Look, I don't like doing this, okay? But this guy, like, I love this guy, but here's the thing. You don't go and text me, well, okay, time out. First of all, let's start from the top. I'm about to roast this guy, and I don't want to do it, but I feel like I have to do it, so give this video a thumbs up down below if you're excited for that. But I had a history class last semester. And when you walk into the classroom, you don't really know anyone, but eventually there was like a group project we had to do, so I got to meet a few of the people that were in the class. And there was one guy that was in my group who I actually like got along with. Anytime someone actually helps me do the project and doesn't make me do everything, I like that kind of person. But simply put, he was just a cool dude. I got along with him. He was easy to talk to, so you know, after class every once in a while, we would like, you know, leave the class and we would just chat. And I'm a social guy in general, so you know, I talk to guys after class, girls after class, whatever. There was this one girl in the class named Brooke, and I would talk to her a lot as well. And my boy noticed me talking to her one day, and I think he got like the wrong impression, because on the last day of class, right, we have our final, I finish my final, walk out of the classroom. I don't really plan on ever seeing anyone in that class ever again. Then about 30 minutes later, I get a text from my boy, and he's hitting me up, and he's asking me, well, first of all, he's asking me like, you know, how I think I did on the final. And we're chatting a little bit, saying what we put for the answer, seeing like, you know, comparing how we did. I feel like it's very normal after a final. But then, out of left field, this guy throws a curveball at me and he asked me for Brooke's number. First of all, I don't know how he knew I had Brooke's number, and then I was like, oh, you're trying to flirt with her? And he's like, nah, dude, I don't want to do that, no disrespect. And I was like, there's no disrespect, I don't care, it's all good. Then I realized that he thought I was dating Brooke, and I wasn't dating Brooke. She was literally just someone I was friends with in the class. So him asking for Brooke's number was very random, but you know, he wanted her number, so I go to Brooke, I ask her if she's cool with me giving her number to this guy. And when I asked her if she was cool with it, she didn't even know who I was talking about, because this guy did not talk to her once the entire semester. Which, rule number one, if you're gonna get a girl's number from a guy, make sure you actually talk to the girl first. And so when I'm seeing that he wants her number and he never talked to her, I knew this was gonna be very entertaining. So I was like, get the popcorn, here we go. I toss him her number, he ends up texting her, he asks her like the same stuff, you know, he's asking how she did on the final, seeing what her answers were, comparing them to his. Basically, the exact same conversation he had with me. And Brooke is like super nice, like she doesn't even know this guy at all, and she's like totally giving him a chance, you know, being nice to him. And then check this out, he comes out of left field again with another curveball, and he's like, yo, who's that girl you sat next to in class? And suddenly Brooke is very confused, understandably. She's like, the blonde? What was her name? Emily? Erin? Emily? I really don't care. It doesn't matter. My boy is now hitting up Brooke just to get another girl's number. And listen, I want to explain something to the fellas who watch my videos, okay? Rule number one is if you're gonna get a girl's number, don't go through someone else to get the number. But if you're gonna do that, do not go through a guy to get a girl's number just to get another girl's number. Because once Brooke sent me the screenshot of what he was asking her to do, I knew it was gonna be bad, because I sat next to this girl, Emily, in class. It's really bothering me I don't know her name, because I sat next to her the entire semester. But I sat next to this girl, Emily, in class the entire semester, and let's just say, she wasn't necessarily as nice as Brooke. Brooke sends her the phone number, and my man shoots this girl, Emily, a text. He starts it off the exact same way. He hits her up. He's like, yo, it's me from class. Real quick, how'd you do on the final? And my girl, Emily, immediately responds, and she wasn't too kind. She ends up texting him. I saw the screenshots too, because she ended up sending the screenshots back to Brooke, and then Brooke got them and sent them to, oh my god, it was a nightmare. She's like, who the hell is this? How did you get my number? Why are you texting me? My boy does the first smart thing he's done this entire conversation, which was he bailed out. And I love this guy, man, I really do. I'm not trying to hate on him, but I mean, I'm kind of roasting him right now, I know. But if he ever sees this video, I just want him to know not to do that. And I'm also making this video for other guys who might end up watching my videos in the future, just so they know this is not something you should do. The thing is, I feel like the only way people can like learn things is through mistakes, but they don't have to necessarily be your mistakes. You can learn from other people as well. By the way, how would you feel if you got a text from a random person who was just like hitting you up and like they were in your class and like you never talked to them? Like, how would you feel if you were like either of these girls? Especially if like someone texted you who you didn't know and then they asked you for another person's number. What would you do? Like, would you be confused? Would you be offended? Would you give them the number? What would you do? Seriously, let me know in the comments. But anyway, yeah, if this is your first time ever watching one of my videos and you don't hate my face or my stories, feel free to subscribe because we make videos like this every single Monday. And guys, that's really all I've got to say on it, so thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next Monday. Peace.